What's going on, everybody? This is Kurt Rice at Kurt Rice Baseball again. How's everybody doing this Saturday morning? It's about almost 1 now. In this video, I'm going to get right into it. I'm a little sleepy. I'm on days now. They put me back on my regular shift now, so I'm back on, work a couple days, off a couple days. So, excuse me. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to do a video, on baseball game day. This is what I do to prepare myself for game day, okay? I'm not telling you this is how you should do it. I'm just giving you some tips, pointers on what I do and what I like to do. That way, maybe it'll give some insight. Maybe, oh man, maybe I was doing us all wrong or something. Not saying you're doing anything wrong, but this is what I do to get ready for game day, and this is one of the reasons why, not bragging, but I play pretty well all the time on game day. The first thing I do is thank God and Jesus that I woke up and my family woke up. And nothing's bad has happened, so I thank God and Jesus that, first of all, I pray every morning that everybody wakes up, because everybody doesn't wake up in the morning. Yes, I am a believer of God and Jesus, so if that offends you, I apologize, but this is my channel and I have a right to express my opinion, and I love God and Jesus with all my heart, and Jesus saved me, so that is that. I thank them every day that I wake up and that I have a job, I have food on the table and clothes on my back. So that's one thing that I do every morning. Another one I do is, don't wake up and go to the gym in the morning and stuff like that. Try to avoid that. I try to go to the gym the day before if you can. And if you do go the day before, don't lift real heavy. Don't lift do like a 350-pound bench press or something like that. Try to relax most of the day on game day. So, when you wake up, like I said, I thank God and Jesus, and then, go in, eat your breakfast, oatmeal or cereal, or whatever you eat in the mornings. Toast, I'd recommend like toast and eggs, or something like that, or something with a little protein, a little carbs to get you going, because from what doctors say, the most important meal of the day is breakfast, and it's what gets your mind going. So there's that. The next thing I do is probably about 2 or 3 hours before I head to the game, I jump in the shower. I jump in a warm shower. Yeah, granted, it might be like 90, 95 degrees out, but that's one thing I do is I hop in a pretty much a warm shower, and that's to get my muscles loose and going. I let the steam get going, and then I stand up under that shower. Yeah, of course I wash, but I stand up. I take a nice warm shower for about 10 minutes to get my muscles heated up and going. I've never pulled a muscle or anything like that. That's one thing my dad instilled in me is, hey, take a warm shower about 2 or 3 hours before your game, because that'll help your muscles get going. So I stand up literally just stand there and let it drench down. I let it hit my back. I let it hit the front, my legs. Just let that warm water hit you, and then shampoo your hair or wash off, stuff like that. And then and then after that, I get my game day uniform on. I dry off real good, sit down for a few minutes, probably about 30 minutes to an hour, and then I get my game uniform on. I get all my game uniform on, stuff like that. And then after that, after you get your game uniform on, go in and start stretching a little bit. Start, stretching your arms out here. And do me a favor. I see this done so many times when you stretch your legs. Don't bounce when you stretch. You see guys bouncing. Don't bounce when you stretch. Get a good, steady stretch and just hold it. I think that's one thing I see a lot of common pro like baseball players do. I see some of them bouncing when they're stretching, and they're doing this and that to me in a way can pull a muscle when you're stretching. I mean, I may be wrong. That's just my opinion. Just do a nice steady stretch. No bouncing when you're going down to your legs, because to me it can pull something. And a warm shower will help before you start stretching. Another thing, I should have said this right from the get-go. Oh my God, excuse me. I'm sleepy, folks. I'm sorry. Get your stuff ready the day before. If you know you got a game the next day, you ain't got nothing to do the next day. Get your stuff ready the day before. So like if you got a spare room or something, or just your bedroom, make sure, say like on a Friday night you got a game on Saturday afternoon, or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, make sure you get your stuff ready the night before. Say like you just kids get out of school, or or whatever, you're sitting there bored at home, go ahead and get all your gear ready. Make sure everything is in there. Because I see a lot of common mistakes of, wow, I forgot my catcher's mitt, or I forgot my mask. I need to borrow somebody's mask. So make sure, try to get all your stuff ready the day before. That's what I've always done. As a matter of fact, I've got my stuff ready right now in a spare bedroom, all in a bag. I've done checked it, everything. It should be ready to go. Of course, I'm going to double check it before I leave. That's just the way I am. Get your uniform, lay it out, everything that you need the night before. Your uniform, your socks, your spikes. Make sure your bats and stuff are in your bag. Make sure your batting gloves are in there if you wear batting gloves. Make sure your catchers, if you're a catcher like me, make sure all your catcher's gear is there. Make sure your mitts are there. How many ever mitts you got? Just every little thing like that helps. So start doing it about the night before, another thing is, if you have allergies like I do, this is just a pointer. If you have allergies like I do, people come from out of state and stuff, and they're like, man, I'm sneezing like crazy, snot running down my nose. I'm sorry, that's disgusting, but you wake up with itchy, watery eyes. Take your allergy medicine the night before. This stuff is 24 hours. I used to have a habit where as soon as I'd wake up, I'd pop it, and then I'd still be at the game sneezing and stuff. And finally, a buddy of mine's wife was like, hey, start taking it the night before. Take your allergy medicine at nighttime. So I took my allergy medicine at nighttime, and I do an allergy pill and some Flonase. And the next few days, I started noticing wasn't sneezing. My eyes were perfect when I woke up, no itching. So if you have bad allergies, try to take all your medicine at night before you go to bed, so it's already in your system. Most of your allergy medicines now are 24 hours, like Claritin, whatever other allergy medicines are out there. Flonase, I believe, is 24 hours. I get the generic kind, the Equate brands, just like Flonase, and I get Claritin. So try to do all that the night before, stuff like that. So another thing, the diet on game day, okay? No sodas. Don't drink soda. Well, as soon as you wake up, don't drink soda. Don't pop a Coke or whatever. Just try not to drink soda. They dehydrate you. The research I've read, they dehydrate you. Don't drink any soda. As soon as you wake up, try to drink like water, Gatorade, vitamin water, stuff like that. On game day, drink it periodically through the day, mainly water if you can. But Gatorade is good through the games because it's got electrolytes in it. And sometimes I'm gonna tell you all this. I even drink Pedialyte sometimes before a game. It's got a lot of electrolytes in it. It's for, mainly they made it for babies now. They're making it for adults now, advanced and stuff. Excuse me again, I'm yawning. I'm so sorry. I even drink like Pedialyte. Now they're making it, like I said, for adults now. And that stuff is excellent. I don't know if y'all are big UFC fans or boxing fans, but you see UFC and boxers, as soon as they get off the scale, the first thing they're popping is a Pedialyte because they cut weight to get down to a weight class. But that's besides the point. Pedialyte, Gatorade, water, vitamin water. That's what I would recommend you drink, throughout the day, before and even during your games. Keeps you hydrated. Don't drink soda. It just kind of slows you down. Stuff like that. Try not to eat heavy meals. Like a couple hours before the game. Like what I do is I get up, eat breakfast. I might eat like some oatmeal, or I might eat couple eggs, some toast, and not too much bacon. If I do eat bacon, it's very little. It's maybe like 2 pieces, like I said, and that's to get you going. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's to get you going. Try not to eat heavy right before the game is basically what I'm saying. Basically, you don't want to have a big bowl of chili in front of you, chomping it down about an hour before the game. That's gonna make you sluggish. It's gonna make you feel slow. I eat probably about an hour and a half before game day. I eat like maybe 2 peanut butter jelly sandwiches or a big salad with some little chicken or turkey in it. Something like that with some little Thousand Islands dressing on it. Stuff like that. During the game, try to like carry you a granola bar or like those Gatorade bars, Gatorade protein bars, or even a protein bar in case you need like a little snack or something. Peanut butter crackers or something like that. If you need a little snack, your inning's over, you're in the dugout. It's not your turn to hit yet. If you need that little boost, maybe like some peanut butter crackers or something. I see some pro ball players. I've seen them eat like the Gatorade protein bars, stuff like that. Excuse me again. Here we go. So that right there, peanut butter crackers, Gatorade bars, stuff like that, will help you kind of during the game. Like I said, before the game, don't eat too heavy. Like, just eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or even 2 of them. That's not too heavy on your stomach. You know what I'm saying? Peanut butter and jelly is not that heavy. It's good. I love peanut butter and jelly, which I hope a lot of people do because it's real light on your stomach. Something like a lunch snack or something. Last but not least, try not to intake any dairy products, okay? Try not to intake any dairy like milk or cheese or maybe like yogurt or something like that, because from what I've researched, it'll sour on your stomach. If it's real hot outside and you got a catch like I do, and and it gets humid here in Tennessee. It gets really humid. So you're talking about, I'm under this catcher's gear and it's 96, 97 degrees out with a heat index, and it makes it like 102. So I'm not gonna drink any milk, eat any cheese, or anything, even in chocolate milk, none of that, because it's going to sour in your stomach. It's going to make you throw up. I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. So try not to intake any dairy products on game day if you can't help it. Maybe a small glass of milk in the morning is fine, but maybe just try not to intake anything of a couple hours before the game. Sorry, my cats are playing here. That's what I do on game day. That's just to give you some pointers. I hope this helps, and I'm sorry for the yawning during the video. It's 1:05 in the morning here now, so the baby and the wife and the kiddo are asleep. So, but anyway, I hope this video helps get you prepared for game day, baseball game day. This is Kurt Rice at Kurt Rice Baseball. Everybody have, if you're playing officially today, have a great game. I hope everybody does well. And just remember good sportsmanship as well after the game and as during the game as well. So I'm competitive, but I also stay humble and don't get too cocky out there. I just smashed a home run. I'm somebody bad now. You could go up and strike out the next go around. So stay humble, stay prayed up, pray that you make it there safe. Pray to God and Jesus that you make it back safe. So this is Kurt Rice of Kurt Rice Baseball. God bless you all, and y'all have a great Saturday.